go for their final pick.
Yeah, you kind of, oh, it's going to be the Lucian. Okay, so I like the Lucian coming through here because it just is like, hey, look, we can try and match up in this mid lane. And then, as we already ends up doing, because you can see already, Elio's going to get some wards.
Crashdown's there, Ignite. He's in trouble. Easy Love is isolated. His support had to move for the water. As you said, he flashes in, but the Steadfast won't stop anything. Marvel runs through his slide, so Elio does get a trade, but over to the support. It won't be long before Forest gets involved with the remount, the knock-up, the flag down, and Elio going bear up. Big kills to the bot side of SHG. We talked historically, right? Well, for this game as well, Levi maybe has to change it up a little bit. Shyvana with the dragon stacking as good as it ignores that. Elio's just dead. Maybe they can play towards Grubs as GAM already started off.
Forest going to try and move in here. This is a little bit late to the party. I think they should just get one again, back it on up. Yes, you have push for Kiaya in that top end, but with the rotation coming through, that's way faster for Marble. You're just going to be outnumbered. So yeah, Hawks going to be able to pick up 2 for themselves, and I think this will be kind of deja vu when we look towards those next round of groups as well. Marble should always have push in this bottom side, and even having the teleport available means that he should be able to move back up here and guarantee 4 at minimum, if not 5, for Hawks.
It looked like Kiaya really wanted to force there, but even though Between Worlds is available, he's not going to pull the trigger just yet. Good satchel as Marble again has changed positions. Not twofold a strike of Kiaya might be as far as steals the blue buff. He's looking for more though, and with Vista now having himself the Magnet Storm, he wants to go in, but Elio with the flash commits before he can pull the trigger. Steadfast presence says no more moving, and Forest flashes away, but Levi is a dragon with bones to bite. Double kill going on.
Well, I just think it's more valuable on Dasher, but Levi already going to get one, so denying one of these grubs away, Hawks a little bit late to the objective.
He's got Dragon Form available as well. Softbank Hawks know this, they know it well. As Emo moves into Fog of War bot, you can see he's ready to TP. There we go, Keeper's Verdict. Swinging and not missing. No flag and drag for Forest. He's back in the jungle. Now for the full commit as the teleport was already burned. SHG have 4 members, but they've lost their 5th. That was a nice state. The PCS second seed is Levi. It's Dragon time. Between Worlds we spread as Kiaya ranges down an annoying champion, whether it's Levi.
Bubble, you don't want to move anywhere out from underneath the tower, so punished nicely as Vista looking for Elio once more. Has
Shattering
that flash.
Strike. Looking to get Emos, I think, as well. Maybe trying to kite it out as Elio takes some damage. Culling going to be blocked though. Emo doesn't save his support. It was a close call as even Vista gets out off the back end.
Yeah, nicely done by Dasher. Cancels the culling to get that second double shot.
To fight.
Here we go.
The flourish not there. The Ziggs bomb is though, and in the Thunderdome, blowing one apart.
Team fighting, it's kind of hard for GAM to play that one out.
As we speak of that long range in the bottom right of your screen, while it's Forest taking away this top side of the map, you can see Herald will eventually go down, but it was the cost of the turret. It's a valid point. But the Hawks are not getting much else. Levi now Dragon Form, forces away Marble. There's the curtain call. They've got their own Wombo of their owners. Over the top, over the edge, and everything in between. Right between is Marble running for his life, while Levi with a Dragon's Breath, a Fury, and an explosive charge. GAM find another one, and I think GAM are indeed in charge.
The flourish is deadly off the back of that one, just barely sniping Vista, but this is going to open up so much for GAM. Should be able to take this mid lane tower, and that makes things so much easier for them to operate. Looking for these picks, there's the bomb.
Doesn't clear the wave,
but yeah, you're just not strong enough right now to clear out that mid.
Just can't get this turret.
Yeah.
Or can he? Localized gold denied though.
Yeah, a local gold.
Even that E in normal Shyvana form hurts as GAM moves to Dragon.
Yeah, still, you got Dasher on the bottom side.
Between Worlds is big. Wait, that's huge, that's huge! That Between Worlds has sent me to a different one packing. As the curtain call, the range comes in full for a wish, and the 4th shot is not enough. And I thought, wait, GAM, what are we pulling the trigger for? Maybe to zone away Dagda, but it's enough as Easy Love steps up, plays with fire, and Dasher for the deadly flourish has to Dasher away. So SHG, they get out without losing some of their core carries, but I say that too early. Marble is now run down, and Levi's got it. I'd love to see it from SHG as well. Dasher getting thrown back to this tier 1 that's been standing for so long, but rooted up! Deadly flourish from downtown. Oh, I would be spewing.
Yeah, Easy Love is fired up with those auto attacks that actually starting to hurt. So
no, he's not a mosquito.
He's got more.
He's a horsefly. Take that. Another kill goes down. Here, Elio thinks about it, even though, you know, for GAM, there's no hard engage, but they've got side lanes working on. That top bit of turret's going to drop down. Levi jumps into the pit. Dragon is stolen as well for the Dragon King. I salute the captain again as he blows another house down. Evie's looking for the chase. Wants the kill. Easy Love burns out of contact. Dragon's Rage, and Levi turns and came to play.
Levi's showing why this Dragon was banned against them so consistently in the VCS. GAM have come alive in game number 1, and they are styling on the Hawks.
It is indeed GAM time for game number 1. With such a big lead now as well. Not only that inner turret at the start of the play, all up and up. And for people at home thinking, yeah, you know, the Hawks were not highlighting, well, we want to see more things like this, but Elio is tanking up at this point. The keeper's verdict sends out, gives numbers advantage. Forrest has to all in, and he gets a kill off the back of it as he flashes away. And you know what I noticed after looking back in their Frank Esports series is Levi's here, and guess what? Elio just stuns Forrest into the wall. He won't be able to move for long. Levi doesn't even go Dragon form. He's got 3 items, and he knows he does enough.
And now you get the push. Great pick from GAM. The tower's there. Marble's gone.
Into the wardrobe we go once more. We open that door, and Kiaya has taken us to a magical land filled of dreams, happiness for GAM. Dagged it in 27 minutes. I'm ready to go to the land of game 2.
Yeah, this is domination from GAM. 1 or 2 bright spots for Hawks in the bot lane, but it's all gone dim.
It has indeed. Evie's going to be the first to go with another breath. Levi will take his fill once again, godlike on this Shyvana. GB, you got some breaking down to do because this pick has dominated the Softbank Hawks in game number 1. The Hawks wanted to fly, but today is GAM time. We're staying grounded. Thinking about that final jungler, they're looking at the Kha'Zix, but it rolls over to the Wukong, which we've now seen twice. So interesting enough, Dagda, we've completely changed the drafts.
Yeah, and Levi's Wukong is absolutely massive for him. He's 43, and we're really going to look for the play. It was just a, look, there is a chance that Forrest is going to try and move up towards this top side, so Elio reads it well to get into position for the Void Grubs, but they get the reset off. Hawks get the Void Grubs, and GAM kind of just stay looking at them back here as GAM, because otherwise you just spend a lot of time looking.
Vista, you're going to look with your eyes, but hit with your hammer, it seems, as Elio's a level down. It's not going to matter until you see that the damage comes through from Vista. The re-engage with the Zenith Blade, but Elio is going into Fog of War and into danger. Forrest gets out with a flash, but in the middle, Evie is cooking him alive! Levi's hit with the burn down damage, and Evi's spacing. Evie almost gets on out. The Electro does good work, but Vista's there to receive. We get messy, we get down and dirty, but that's exactly where SHG want to be in the early game. As Dasha just needs this chain to connect. A stun up, a triple already going over to Kiaya, but Dasha needs another rotation. Distortion, auto, 2 kills, and now mid is always under fire, always in a good spot. Forrest taking advantages, getting first Dragon, as well as those 3 grubs before. Things are
on top side before they look at the grubs. Spots Elio. Can he get the kick?
Taken Vista with the engage again. There's Poppy hitting blunders into the wall. Elio stunned up again. That W, a nuisance as the first kill goes over to the Japanese representatives. Now for the second is Dasha. Gets onto Levi in the backside. Dasha is his name. LeBlanc is his game. And with his 3rd kill, SHG are rising to their fame.
And Storm Surge is the damage that they needed to finish it off. Dasher just completing this on his way back. The explosion as he kills Levi. And Hawks taking over in this game. This is perfect for them, and actually a bit of a different style of composition than what we traditionally see. TP down to this bottom side of the map just to try and keep up pressure, open up Hawks and look for invade. Elio step forward.
Tempest cripple sets it up. Forrest gets out of the way. Deadly Function finding one. Calls there, but the Cyclone in the back end as Forrest separates in the Fate Sealed as well. They've isolated one member, and GAM are pulling apart the pieces. Kiaya pops up again, and all of a sudden GAM are relevant in yet another fight as Dasher runs for his life behind enemy lines. SHG, it was going so well, but as Dasher looks for the execute here and will find it, it's
top side. Look at where Levi's gone to. Cleared his red, is now moving down towards the bottom side, which means he's going to be gated from the top end.
So said, he goes in and into the Veil, pops back out, Sonic Wave and a safeguard in, but Forrest is Solar Flare, Zenith Blade in response. Levi's coming, that's a kick onto the supporters. Forrest looks for a way out, but a Cyclone that says no. He gets knocked up a second time and taken down by the GAM captain.
This is where GAM kind of start to come into their own. The fact that you're constantly getting Elio running around the map. But I think it's a trade of towers, and in the grand scheme of things, I kind of favor GAM off the back. They didn't have to burn the teleport for Dasher to get down here. How much can they get off the Herald, though? Maybe a second charge? Could they get the tier 2? It's fairly risky from this position as Levi's ultimate's just about to come back up.
Well, Forrest is the one who's going to take it, gets a good charge, half HP. As you said, what else are they going to find? I mean, SHG got grubs before, so they might do some damage, but as you said, you're favouring GAM because we look at mid, we look at top. What else happened through? Hang on, heavy flash from Kiaya. Between worlds, he tries to kite it out, but he's not going to get too far. Heavy has an electro harpoon waiting, burning, ticking. Kiaya's shut down, and Heavy too scared since Levi is always hovering, as you said, but look at the meantime. Dasher hitting sides, or rather Emo, excuse me. And he just takes it, but SHG now pivoting around Dragon.
But it's GAM playing at the map. Look at where Emo is, Bus.
Into the wall again. TP's going to be burnt from this one as well. The kick back, but Kiaya's okay. Between the worlds set up as Forrest is now on an angle, wants to get on out, but you look at the main fight. It's already set up thanks to Emo. Levi gets a couple of spins. He dies to Vista in the end, but all the pieces of the Hawks are flying away. GAM keep it grounded in yet another game, and it works out perfectly for them as Emo's sent back into the pit. And even though Vista finds these angles, GAM's ability to pick apart fights is second to none in this series.
The Hawks flew too close to the sun.
Oh yeah. And
they get shot down by GAM where they stand. Thought they could catch Kiaya here, but so many. And looking to try and teleport to the side, but now the pick.
There's no cleanse on this Jhin, but Easy Love has a barrier and flashes away, but Levy in over the wall, and you can see Kiaya again! The worlds are split! This man puts a circle around, gets himself a double, flashes out of the way, the re-engage, and now it's all front to back on the season as GAM time is showing on the clock once more. GAM run down through mid, Forrest takes another auto, Kiaya gets the third kill of the fight, Vista's coming up next as Dasher picked apart some of the pieces on the right, but it was only Easy Lovers. Nothing's easy about this game anymore for SHG.
Dasher gets Easy Love, but it's GAM who are blitzing through Hawks Gaming right now. Emo on this top side of the map completely pushing in. There is no one to contest them, and every time Hawks try and set up for a fight, GAM are there, GAM are in their face, and there's just zero you can do.
Oh, and it's happening again. Kiaya, get this Aurora off my screen. The curtain call will finish off the job. Vista nowhere to go, slowed down, and it's certain death.
It's just going to play bouncer into River and Dasher. Forrest, what can you do?
Not much. A safeguard in a sonic wave rather, but he's dead in an instant. This Baron is soon to fall. Heavy found some leads earlier on, but now a fate sealed, even getting a trade off the two Fed members, the two left standing here in front of the Baron, but Emo's going to take short work, and then the burst is there. The flash over the wall, and Emo now in waiting hands. Dasher's up next, and Japan is unhappy right now.
A lot of people tend to underestimate the VCS and write them off as, you know, they don't know how to play out the map. They only look for these early
start flying through. Levi on a wing looking for an angle as Emo does the same thing. Dasher with his burst is good. The arrow to punish as well, but the kick's too early. Ignite still gets it through though, but the Cyclone is doing more harm than good for SHG. Vista runs in and Heavy came late between the worlds once more as Heavy is left standing. A triple over to Easy Love. Make it a quadra. And at the start of today, I thought, nah, Levy's gonna make Heavy hold that L next time.
Heavy TP'd in and just saw a wall of GAM members welcoming him to the world stage, welcoming him to Berlin, but very quickly booting them out of this series as GAM will take the 2-0 win.
It's the players you love, it's the organization you know, and GAM time is now, baby, against SHG. They've come in, they've found their way back in, and with a 2-0 to start off their Worlds run, GAM is here and serious.